Hey guys, sorry I haven't made a video in a long time. I haven't really had any good ideas to make any videos, but I just recently redid my bookshelf. I've had it a few different ways. I've had all my Twilight stuff on it. I've had Hunger Games and Vampire Diaries stuff on it, and now I just decided, since I have so many books that, well, I never read a lot, that I wanted to use my bookshelf like this. So I'm going to show you guys all the books that I have on here. So let's go ahead and get started with this shelf right here. Okay, so the first series I have, which is my favorite series, is the Divergent series by Veronica Roth, and it's a trilogy, but only the first two books are out, Divergent and Insurgent. And then I have the collector's edition of Insurgent, but I absolutely love this series. It's my favorite. Then I have the Hunger Games trilogy by Suzanne Collins, and I adore this series so much, and I'm so excited for Catching Fire to come out because Catching Fire is my favorite book, so I'm really excited for the film to come out. So, yeah, there's those. Then I have my Twilight saga right here by Stephenie Meyer. Obviously, love this series as well. And then up here, I have my Vampire Diaries series. I have the first two books, and then I have all of Stefan's diaries right here. And these are by L.J. Smith. And then some just random stuff that I have on my bookshelf. I have this snow globe that I put a Vampire Diaries picture in, a Mockingjay bracelet, a picture of Stefan and Elena, this bracelet my cousin made me, a Harry Potter Gryffindor hat, my other iPhone case that I use sometimes, some sunglasses, and then a bookmark that I made about Divergent because I think Drew Roy would play the perfect Tobias, even though he's not up for the casting. That's okay. So, yeah. Then this is my second shelf right here. These are kind of unfinished series that I have and books that I haven't read yet. So I have the Twilight Saga Official Illustrated Guide. I have the first two books in the Harry Potter series. I have Vampire Academy. This is the first book, and then Blood Promise. I'm not sure what number this one is, but it was on sale for like $2, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up, and this is by Rochelle Mead. Then I have the Delirium first two books in the trilogy. The third one isn't out yet, but by Lauren Oliver. I'm reading Delirium kind of right now. Honestly, I got bored, so I feel like nothing really happened up until now, and even right now I'm kind of like at a boring spot. So, I mean, obviously I'm going to read it, but right now I got really bored and moved on to a different series, which I picked up this book next, which is The Forsaken, and it's also going to be a trilogy. It's by Lisa M. Stassi, I think it's how you pronounce her name. This is like the coolest cover ever. I absolutely love this cover. And it's going to be a trilogy as well. This just came out in July though, so it's not going to be, or it's going to be a while until the second one comes out, but I loved this book. I thought it was so good, so I really recommend reading this if you're looking for a book. Then I have Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. It's the first book in her, I think it's 4 books. When I watch videos like this, everyone has this book, so I thought I would go ahead and get it. It was on sale for like $2 or something like that at, I forget where I got it, but it was like $2, and so I decided to go ahead and pick that up. And I'm going to read that next. Then I got Blue Bloods by, I think, is it Melissa? I'm not sure what her first name is. Yes, Melissa. Melissa de la Cruz, and everyone always talks about this book. And it was on sale, so I picked it up. Then I have Marked, which is the first book in the House of Night series by PC and Kristen Cast. And I've heard this is a really good series, and there's like 12 or 13 books in the series. And so obviously I love vampires. It's like my favorite supernatural thing. So I picked that up as well. Haven't read it yet. Then I picked up the Vampire Diaries. This is the Fury and the Reunion. I don't plan on reading the actual Vampire Diaries books. I read the first one, but I don't plan on reading any more of them until the TV show's over because I heard they kind of go with stuff with the book and I don't want to know what happens. I'm not sure which number this one is, but it was like $1.50 on sale because the cover was bent, but I don't really care. So it was really cheap, and so I went ahead and picked that one up. Then I have Encarceron, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, by Catherine Fisher, and then there's a second book out as well. I originally picked this up because I didn't have a book to read, and Taylor Lautner apparently was up for like the lead role in the movie, and then he dropped out. So, yeah, but this is like a really cool looking book, and it sounds really interesting. I just haven't read it yet. Then I have Fallen by Lauren Kate. It's the first book in, I think there's 4 books in this series as well. And I haven't read it yet, but I am definitely going to read that. Then I have The Host by Stephenie Meyer. I am a pretty good amount of the way through this. It's taken me, this is like really awkward and embarrassing, but it's seriously taken me like over a year to read this book, and I've only read this much because I think it's great. Like the first part of it, like I finished in like a few hours. Like it was so good. And then I just got really bored, and like it's good right now, but I started reading Cassandra Clare's series, and so I just stopped reading this right now, but I'm definitely going to finish reading it before the movie comes out because the movie looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, it's a good book. I'm just in like a boring spot right now, so that's why I kind of stopped reading it at the moment. Then I have Cassandra Clare's Mortal Instruments series. I don't have all of them. I don't have City of Lost Souls, but I am reading the City of Bones right now, and I'm a good part of the way done. I've been reading this for about a week and a half. I haven't had that much time to read it, but I absolutely love this book. It is so, so good, and there's a movie coming out next year that looks amazing. And so, yes, I have the City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Glass, City of Fallen Angels, and then I don't have City of Lost Souls. And then this one was on sale, and I went ahead and picked it up. It is the Infernal Devices series, which is a spin-off of the Mortal Instruments series, and this is the first one in that series. So, yes, oh my gosh. I'm not done, obviously, with the first book, but I absolutely adore this series. It is very, very good. If you're looking for something to read, I definitely recommend that series. Okay, so then down here, these are like all of the collector's kind of books that I have. These all the way up to here are Twilight ones. These are the Us magazines, so they're not really books, but I have the Illustrated Movie Companions. Does anybody know when Breaking Dawn Part 2's movie illustrated guide comes out? Because it might already be out, but it might not be. If you guys know when it comes out, please let me know in the comments, because I really want to get it, but I don't know when it comes out. And then I have this book that I actually just got off of Amazon a few days ago, and it's about Vampire Diaries, so yay. And then I have Hunger Games Movie Companion, and then Hunger Games book right there. Okay, then, oh no, won't go back in. Anyways, so this was the first series that really, really got me into reading. It is the Unfortunate Events series by Lemony Snicket. There are 13 books. They're really, really easy reads. Like, they're like 3rd, 4th grade, 4th, 5th grade reading level, but I started reading them back when I was in middle school, and they're seriously, like, amazing. If you guys haven't read them, totally read them. I'm obsessed. I wish they would have kept doing the movies, but oh well. They're amazing. So definitely check those out if you want a series as well. This just has all my bookmarks in it. And then back there, I have my Vampire Diaries fund. Anytime I get change or like extra money, I always throw it in there because my good friend and I are wanting to go to a convention this year, and so we figured the official Atlanta one would be awesome, and that's not till like October, so random side note there. Then I just have extra books up here, like the illustrated, what is it called? It's just like, the graphic novel of Twilight. And then I have the movie cover books of Twilight. I only have Twilight and Moon and Breaking Dawn, but it's the Breaking Dawn Part 1 cover. And then I have paperbacks of Hunger Games series, and then just like really random books right there. Oh, and I have the Eclipse DVD. So yes, the bottom shelf is kind of random stuff, but I had to keep my Unfortunate Events series out and in front because that is like amazing series. I love it. So yeah, that is my bookshelf tour. I hope you guys like this. If you have any recommendations for other books or other series, please leave them down below because I love reading and I love new series and new books from people's suggestions. That would be awesome. If you have any questions about any of these books, where I got them, which ones would I recommend the most, what certain books are about, leave a comment below and I will get back to you on that. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.